So it's Saturday. Nothing really to report too much for the last 2 days. Thursday did shoulders. It's fun. I mean, every day's fun. And then yesterday, my buddy was having some issues with legs, so we didn't do leg day. We ended up doing arms. So got a couple different motions in for triceps, biceps, and whatnot. It was a good day. Had a pretty good pump. I'm liking it. Liking what I'm seeing. Bitcoin hovering between like 96, 97 and 101, 103, pretty volatile, just bounced around range in there. Two of the altcoins, some of the memes I've been watching pretty closely that I'm debating degenning into are PEPE. That's been doing pretty well. And then smoking chicken fish. And I'll tell you, I mean, so like, I've mentioned before, I like Doge. I think that's going to be something that's in every cycle. It's become a little bit more than a meme. I mean, forget to talk about it, possibly being on X as like a payment rail. That could happen. Whether it does or not, Doge is here to stay. I mean, it's a top 10 coin, and it's started out as a joke. So outside of that one, because that one you're not going to get huge multiples, 10x, 50x, stuff like that. Well, you might get 10x, I don't know. PEPE's a little bit smaller, but it's still a pretty big coin. Smoking chicken fish is interesting only because it's junk, right? It's a meme coin. But two things about it. One, it has a good community. That's kind of important because memes are all about attention, right? And these communities, they're pretty fun. We're talking about Lord Fishnu and, it's just funny, like all the plays on the words and stuff like that. But here's the other thing about it. Legitimate podcasters that I listen to have talked about it in a joking way, condescending way, and rightfully so. It's a garbage coin. But the fact that high-level YouTubers and influencers are talking about it, saying it's garbage, means it's on their radar too, meaning they've heard about it. So I'm kind of interested in that. It's not on any major exchange, at least a US-based exchange, which means you have to get it through like a Solana wallet or some kind of decentralized exchange. Man, people around Christmas time, I tell you, everybody's in a rush to get everywhere. Anyway, so it's got a lot of attention from mainstream crypto, quote unquote, crypto influencers. So I've been watching that. That's like up 26% today. I mean, I'm looking for more than just, small 20% gains if I'm gonna put something into one of these. So those are kind of interesting. So really looking at SCF, smoking chicken fish, and PEPE. PEPE is a little bit more of still a bit more mainstream. I mean, it really spiked, what was it, earlier this year, 6-7 months ago, I forget the timing of it, where it became pretty popular and pretty well known. And my goodness, all over X is this HawkTuah coin. I bought into that a few months ago, knowing it was garbage, complete garbage. I mean, it was a spin-off of that really hot chick out in Tennessee that went viral just for, answering a sexual question from some random dude on TikTok that's just recording, people's answers to stupid questions. And people are saying she rug pulled them. Well, number one, you look at the chart, that doesn't look like a rug pull. That looks like a normal shitcoin that just pops when it's hot and then days later drops. And it's not, I mean, like, you can look on chain, you can see, it's not from the creator or the main founders that are dumping all their tokens, like 3 minutes after it pumps. It's just like every other crap coin that loses attention. It goes basically, like everything, it basically goes to zero. Unless you're one of the random ones every cycle. There's 2 or 3, it seems like, that get a massive pump and stay around, like Doge, like PEPE, like stuff like that. So anyway, I've owned it. I've never considered it a rug pull. I personally have never even heard Haley Winch talk about the coin. So I don't, people are like talking about suing her or arresting her. Like, come on. She probably can't even tell you the first thing about a cryptocurrency. That doesn't mean her team's not involved in this kind of stuff, or they asked her for her likeness or to say something about it, but she has nothing to do with that coin. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, that's all over X right now. Everybody's talking about it. both positively and negatively. And I think I put like $600 some in it a few months ago, somewhere around there. No, and I sold another coin on a project that, in my opinion, was almost dead, dying. And I thought to myself, I would rather take a gamble with that last $600 than watch it go to zero with something I know that's going to zero. And so my whole point is, I think I put like $600 in it. It's worth like $11 right now. I mean, that's 90 some percent losses almost, or 87%. I forget the math on it. It's going to zero. But with all the attention on X, like any other meme coin or crap coin, it's gonna have some volatility. So jumps up a little bit here, jumps down a little bit there. I'm sure in a week or two it'll be non-existent once again. All right, well, I hope you're all having a good weekend, and I can't wait for Monday. We're going to do leg day. I didn't do that at all last week, which is okay. I've been talking about possibly skipping it, maybe doing it once a week. So I'm excited to thrash the quads and the hams and the calves and have trouble walking again. That's what it's all about, right? All right, see you guys on Monday.